Kwaak. Thanks for commenting. Haven't seen you in a while. Since you did comment, I want to bring up a few things that you've given me over the years. First thing, very weird item. I believe you discovered this when you were either renovating a building or cleaning out a building or something, but I think that's a human finger.
Macabre.
The other thing he found is this dirty piece of cardboard. Yeah. But it opens up to this. Hopefully you can see that. So, this is an original poster when Dynasty was first released. Back in 1979, 78, 79, in that area. And, well, it's a little damaged. It's survived quite some time. And thanks, Bill. This was fantastic, and it's still in the collection.
So we wanted to tell you guys a couple of KISS stories that are real life that impacted us anyway. And I'm only starting mine because in chronological order, it's before Bill's. Mine was for 1976. My dad was in the Navy, so we lived over in Japan, in Yokosuka, Japan. And we lived on base. And I remember my brothers being in an argument with my dad about trying to get these tickets because they were young teenagers, but they were playing in, KISS was playing in Tokyo, in the Destroyer tour. And I remember that just argument going back and forth for weeks and weeks and weeks until they finally broke my dad down. And they went to the show. They saw KISS in Tokyo in support of the Destroyer tour, which I think is pretty cool. I had my own campaign to try and go as well. It didn't work out so well. So that was my...
That was your KISS show.
That's my KISS show and tell. So,
okay.
Tell us about yours.
All right, well, my first KISS show was December, I think, 16th, 1977. It was the, I guess, Rock and Roll Over Live 2 tour.
Yeah.
And we convinced my mother to buy us tickets. It was my sister and I. And she bought us tickets, but she also bought herself a ticket and her cousin a ticket. And so all of us went, plus a ticket for my niece as well.
That's a family affair, but
and so the five of us went to the KISS concert, and actually, here, hold on. The reason I have this. So this is the 1977 calendar.
Mm-hmm.
That
Does it say it glows in the dark or something?
This is a
Yeah,
this is
look,
a
it
glow in the dark.
Check
Glows
it
in the
out.
dark. I don't know if we can get it bright enough or dark enough, but
No,
it glows in the dark. This is a 1977 calendar.
That's super cool.
I'll open it up to. Here we go. Oh, look at this. See, so the tickets were ordered from, and you can have all that because these people are all dead now. Bambergers, and mailed to our house, and there. Where did we go? Oh, so it was actually the 15th, not the 16th.
It is marked on the calendar.
Written on the calendar there.
Yeah.
Right? And my sister wrote that.
That's so cool.
And that's it. That's my KISS story.
That's old school right there.
This is
that
old
is
school.
analog, like
they-
sun-drenched. Look at that thing. It's sun-faded, right? I mean, dog-eared.
Absolutely.
And it glows in the dark.
Here, there you go. There's the ticket stub right there, the green one. Hey, December 15th. It was far away.
It shows that you actually remember proximity on, right?
Yes.
And especially at the Spectrum, because Spectrum was 19,000, I believe, was capacity.
Yeah,
I'm
something
pretty
like
sure
that,
it was
right?
19,000. That was just like floor seats, remember? They were called
Yeah.
dance concerts, if I'm not mistaken. Like MMR and all those guys used to call them dance concerts, which was no seating, and it was general admission, and you just pushed into the floor. And if you remember those days, like, because I went to a bunch of shows with you too, we just kept squirreling our way up and squirreling our way up together.
Sure.
So Bill, while we're on the subject, and why not, Okay, let's name a couple shows that we went to together. So the one I remember was in 1984. You and I went to the Spectrum and saw Van Halen. It was the 1984 tour. It was in support of the album Don't Look for Stuff.
I have the tour book. It's
right here.
I have the tour book.
I know what you have. And I know as a collector, man, you're just going to keep getting drawn to the flame, just like a moth. But don't singe your wings. Let's just talk about this. So yeah, and it was Twisted Sister opened up. And you remember, we were on the floor and we were looking up.
Stay Hungry tour. Yeah.
And they had that pink, neon pink chain link fence in front of them. So you're trying to watch them as a show, but they've got these big flanking chain link fences that are painted fluorescent colors. It was a little weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was great.
It was great. Because it was, seeing Twisted Sister open up
at
for
their
Van
prime,
Halen.
at their prime, yeah. And Van Halen at their prime, yeah.
Man. And I just remembering looking right up at Eddie Van Halen when he threw that kickstand thing up that he did. Remember when he did his solo and he played it like a lap steel, just like tapping his fingers? There was so much energy on that stage when David Lee Roth and Mark Anthony, the whole band just had like this crazy energy. I know they were really drunk most of the time, weren't they? But that was a good show.
Isn't Mark Anthony a singer? And Michael Anthony, the bassist for.
I quit.
Oh, you think I'm gonna let that one slip?
No, it's just that I didn't realize it either because I'm such a blonde. What the hell? Giving you the best we got, right, Bo?
Sure.